Yo, so if you haven't already seen our previous videos, this is our Mercedes Sprinter long wheelbase, as we call it, the big rig, and we're turning this into our camper van.
Yo, so welcome back. This is the next video to this camper van build, and we are going to be fitting a big old window inside of the van right there. So, no further bullshit to say today. Let's just get stuck in. Right, so this is the panel that's coming out. Now I've watched about 101 videos on people doing windows in Sprinters and any van really, just to kind of see the process. Now this is the line that I need to keep and go from. So what I'm now going to do first is I think I'm going to get a pen, draw a straight edge from here to here, cut this out across the top here, top and bottom, with a grinder, then get a knife and cut all the silicone, all the sealant, the glue, whatever behind these, which is to try to keep the rigidity in the panel. Try to cut that silicone and sealant out after, try and remove these bits. That'll then leave just this panel. And then hopefully I'm going to get a jigsaw, drill a hole, or holes, and start cutting this out. So let's go. Yeah. So I've just gone and got my square to put a line through here. And this is where I'm going to be cutting. Now luckily, this edge actually has a rubber trim go on it, so you don't actually see any of this. And then all this metal work is actually just filthy and disgusting. This is all going to end up being carpeted later on. And obviously the panel at the bottom, probably going to plug sockets and stuff in here under the table that's going here. So I'm going to just carpet the surrounding area later on. But yeah, let's get this all marked out. Right, that's the lines marked out. Now I'm going to set you up on a time lapse and get the grinder out. Let's go! I did look for some safety glasses and I couldn't find any. And I thought, I know I should definitely find some before I do this. And I was going to put a little disclaimer in this video saying, don't do what I'm doing, find some glasses. Molly's just found them, so I am going to be putting the glasses on. Yeah, just do it. So, give you a close up, just cut along the tops and the bottoms. If you look in here, there's like that sealant glue. So I've got this knife, it's a thinner blade, but it's longer and hopefully be long enough for me to get in there and scrape that out. So yeah, let's do that next. There you go. Both these metal supports are on, so now they're off. Listen. So what they do is they just keep the rigidity, hence why they're in all the panels. So now they're off. I might start drilling some holes in this where I can get a jigsaw blade through and start cutting this out. And then once we start cutting this out, we'll go to the outside. Or I might cut a smaller hole around, not to the full size, and then I then have the accessibility from inside and outside, so then try to go around it from there. So we'll just see. So there you can see, there's all the holes. Both sides. That whole time I could have just put these on and I forgot. Idiot. But yeah, let's get the jigsaw. So I bought some of these Bosch metal jigsaw blades. So they should be good. Don't know if they are any good. You'll find out when I find out. So yeah, let's go. Just gonna say this now, using this jigsaw, because obviously you're coming up the panel. Now these blades cut phenomenally. That's a given. I've learned that straight away. But the filings come at you, and because they're hot from the heat and friction. I'm gonna do this up, and you definitely need some safety glasses. I'm so glad I just put these on before we started this, because I would have definitely got some of this in my eye. So 100%, if you're doing this using a grinder, spikes and that, jigsaw, the filings, or the the swarf, even the drilling, because there's loads of bits coming from the drilling. Use the safety glasses. I will say that right now. Anyway, let's get back into it. Well, that is a big ass hole, but I am actually over the moon with that. Now, safety glasses are a must, absolute must. I'm glad I had my jacket on and a zip like I could do right up. Even like this, I had some filings still get into my jacket, and they're sharp and they're hot, but you definitely need it, and we've got a hole, so happy days. So on to the next bit. Just thought I'd share this. This actually wasn't as hard as I thought, or as awkward as I thought it was going to be to cut out. Now, I had a Transport T5 for this, as you've seen in an earlier video, or in my previous videos years ago when I done a camper conversion on that. But my mate Ryan also had a Transport, and we put a window in one of his vans, and it seemed really awkward. Really awkward. I don't know if this is just bigger, maybe the contours of the van, and I don't know. Maybe it's the blades, because those blades were amazing. They are some Bosch T118A blades, if you ever need any. Get some, because they're phenomenal. But yeah, went well. I need to get a heat gun now, and this is all vinyl wrap. I need to get a heat gun, get this black vinyl off, and also after I've done that, I'm going to try to find a file or something, file all these metal edges, ready to try fit a window. I'm really excited. I'm really nervous. Let's go get done. And you see, just had to pop the screw fix because I couldn't find any file, so I've just quickly popped here and grabbed myself a little file set because I'm probably going to need it at some point, and I've got plenty more things to do on the roof. So let's get back to the house. I'm now back home. Time to file this. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. It's boring, but we'll get this done. So I nearly opened this already. I opened the top, broke the seal, found out to actually packaged it, unpacked it. Let's do it. So, we've got the rubber U-trim. No, that's obviously to go around it. That's all cut out. Let's get this bad boy out. I'm assuming this is the fitting kit. The bond, we've got a white, we've got the primer, and even give us some rubber gloves. And I think they already cut these for the perfect bead. Happy days. Let's get this glass unpacked and get rid of this box. I'm going to get some packers. Obviously doing capture work, I have some packers and stuff like that. I'm going to check the gap around the other side, see what they've done. And when I put it on, we'll just put some packers in to just help hold it into position. I don't know if that's the best thing or right thing to do. That's what I'm doing. Because I wanted the opening mechanism on this one to be the same as the other one, and in the photos it actually was. It was like at the bottom of the window. I've just realised it's not the same. I don't know if that's a big deal, really, in all honesty, but I wanted them to match. And it's not the same. In the photo when I ordered it, it was, hence why I bought this particular one. Boom. And it's nowhere near as heavy as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, let's carry on. So now all this cut, this bare metal edge, I'm going to put some red oxide metal primer on, so this should help it stop rusting. Now you can just get like white hammerite or whatever colour your van is, get like some hammerite, because hammerite can go onto bare metal. But all you want to do is put something on this just to stop it rusting. Now I haven't actually got any white paint, and I probably should have bought some because I've got other things I'm going to have to cut on this van, and that would have been good to touch up. But right now I'm in this position and this is what I've got to hand, and this will do the job. So I'm just going to use this to go around this cut edge. I'll do this and I'll come back when it's done. So as you can see, just put some red primer. Obviously some bits don't look the best. I've got all the bare metal. I've done both sides because obviously I had to cut the supports off the inside, so I've gone all the way around both sides. But I was using a cotton bud, but because of the fluff on them, they just kept disintegrating and leaving fluff in it, so I ended up using my fingers and that worked better. So let this dry for a little bit, and I guess get some primer and stuff on it. Fucking exciting! So there you go. It is messy. Like up here, there's bits of like primer and like the glue. I did put spacers in to make sure that the spacing on this. No, I'm not talking to you. But yeah, I've put spacers in here, and then the reason I've done it, I don't need them, I don't think, but the reason I've used them is these are the ones that fit under the window on the other side. So I've just used them to basically space this one up from the bottom, same as the other side. You do need a gap at the bottom because there is channels in the bottom at the back of these windows that let water out. If water gets in, I guess, to this window or anything, they then drips out through the bottom. So you do need this gap. That's all in. I put the tape on to hold it into place, positioned it, the gap's all the same. And I'm now going to go fit the U-trim on the inside. So see you in there. Right, so now we are back inside the van. And this is that U-trim rubber edging. Now this has to go over both these edges all the way around. So I'm going to try to do that now. Let's time lapse this. So there's the join, done a pretty good job of that. Rubber trim there, all the way around. Looks lovely. So there you go, that's the window completely fitted with all the tape off. Ignore the vinyl down this side here because this is all going to be coming off. But this is all done, this is all fitted. This is a couple of days after I've done the original fitting. Hello, I can see myself in the window. But I just wanted to make sure it was all good and take all the tape off and show you this. But yeah, I'm well happy with that. Let's go inside. So here we are. Literally just a little handle here. You can see that just releases. Now I haven't actually opened this yet, so I'm expecting it to be quite stiff. There's a little bit, but not too bad. So yeah, that's as simple as that. And obviously, like I was saying, if water or anything goes down this window in here, these are those little channel bits that I was on about, and that's why you need to leave that gap on the outside. But I'm over the moon. So now I have 2 matching windows on each side of the van. Yeah, so there we go. There's another video. Hope you enjoyed this one, fitting the window. I've never done this before, but I actually really enjoyed it. And I'm not as nervous as I am now about doing the next video, which is going to be coming up soon. But obviously, make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and always get to me with whatever, you know, any advice, ideas, comments on what I've done, just holler at me. Anyway, see you in the next one. Peace.